right, it should be back up. Let's check to see on your page real quick for the third time. All right, like it's popping up now. All right, yeah, it's back up.
Hmm.
Ah, all right.
You're right, baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just want to, yeah, we good. If you want to keep going, give it a second.
Mm.
Man,
Hey,
please,
might some
man.
good ass shout outs too.
Yeah, you hating it when they do that, man. It was,
In the zone.
it's up though. We got a few people coming back in now. Let me turn that off.
It's is that's still there, right?
What? Yeah, for
The,
now, I
the,
was about
the
to
shot
turn it off.
that one I getting shot. Huh?
Say which part?
The original, the one we before we got shut down. That's still gonna be seen, right? That's still gonna be seen.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just tell it turn off, and for the radio part, like I
Okay.
still got it all recorded either
Okay.
way.
Gotcha. Okay, good. Got Tony Breeze, man. Got the new label on my cigar. Yes, sir.
Take that off. Show your face.
Hmm?
There we go.
What?
I was saying, I was taking out the "be right back." Keep listening part that you see on there.
Oh, oh. Damn. I must say, he did it to my face, dog. You scared me. Okay.
Yeah, we back. We back. We back. Hopefully, we won't have that again.
Yeah, man. We back, baby. So we on right now, right? We good?
Yep, yep, yep.
All right, cool. For sure, for sure. Okay. Hey, we back. Hey. Okay, here we go. We back. I was just trying to make sure I seen some comments. I mean, like things. My stuff. I guess it's just way behind, whatever. Uh, but you said we back. You see us? Everything good, smooth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So y'all, what's good? Everybody, man. We back. We have technical difficulties, man. This weather is kind of crazy. So you know what that causes? Little Wi-Fi issues. I guess that's what it is. So we back though. We back. Thank y'all for keeping in, staying with us while we do this podcast through all the troubles and tribulations. You hear me? We back though. Like I was saying tonight, gonna be a great night. Good conversation. We want all the ladies to come in, and we want to get y'all input on some things that we've noticed. I guess throughout the years of just being outside, just seeing how women come in places and venues and so on and so forth. But I don't want to give it away like that right now. But however, we're gonna jump into it though, man. We can like, share, and tag all your friends, your foes too. Get them all up in here, man. Let's talk about this thing, and move from there. Bert, you want to add to something, dog?
No. Not yet. I'm curious to hear the thoughts on this.
Yeah.
So,
I feel you. I feel that. Yeah. Me too, man. Me too. So, all right. So we're gonna jump right into it, though, man. We gonna play around with it and waste y'all time no further. No further.
or unless you want to talk about
So
what you're
yeah.
smoking real quick. Did you say that?
Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that for sure. We can definitely do that. But thank y'all for sticking with us, man. You know, we had some tip difficulty, but y'all back. Come on back in here. Come on back in here. But the cigar moment right now, I'm smoking one of Seven Smokes on. The Ambiance, Chapter 1. The Ambiance. Shout out to that new label, my boy. Shout out to Tony Breeze, man. Shout out to Tony Breeze. The new label action right there, the longer label. I love that. Look glossy, you heard me. So thank you. Appreciate you, Tony Breeze, man, for that love right there, man. But I'm smoking one of these tonight. Smoking one of these bad boys tonight. To pretty much just celebrate success, man, and accomplishments, so on and so forth, and just to show love to those that show love back. So that's why I'm smoking the Ambiance. That's what Seven Smoke we bring the Ambiance. Chapter 1 is our best cigar, number one cigar. I ain't gonna say our best, but it's our number one cigar that's been sent off. Got rated 97. So I'm thankful for that. This is a great cigar for those that are cigar smokers. This is the one right here, Chapter 1. But along with the others, man, they all great. Shout out to all the people that have their own cigar rolled by Mr. Tony Breeze, LT Stogies, baby. You heard me? So that's what I'm smoking tonight, man. I'm padding with some good old Woodford Reserve, straight wheat whiskey. I'm not wheat whiskey tonight. And I'll tell you one thing. You better let it touch your tongue and just see it. You better sip slow, baby, because that thing's got some bite to it, baby. I don't know if I don't know if you be drinking that, pairing it with this cigar. This cigar has 7 different blends in it from all different regions of the world. Nicaragua, you got Dominican, you got Habanero, you got what's it? Dominican, Nicaragua, with Cuban seed. You got man, you got some more. It's 7 different blends in this bad boy that makes it what it is, man. And it's well rolled, well put together by no other than our guy Tony Breeze, man, LT Stokes, man. So shout out to that guy. And yeah, it's a Maduro. It's Maduro, full body. You hear me? So smoke light on this one, man, but just smoke it. And I'm pairing with some good old Woodford Reserve. Shout out to Woodford Reserve. This wheat whiskey tonight. We're gonna see what it do. So that's what we got, man. That's our cigar moment right now. Y'all let us know what y'all smoking on. If y'all are smoking, let us know. Please let us know what you're smoking on. We'd love to know. Please let us know. I'm doing some like and sharing right now real quick. I'm coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and tag. Please like, share, and tag. We want to hear what the ladies are talking about. We want to hear what they saying, what they feel about this right here, this conversation. So it's gonna be pretty dope. Anyways, I would go into the sports, but I don't want to do it because it's gonna cause a long conversation, and I don't want to talk about LeBron James going to Philadelphia. So I'm gonna leave it right there, and we're gonna do a separate sports smoke one day. I might just do it just out of the blue randomly. So but yeah, we're gonna do it like that one day. We're gonna jump into that, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. This conversation tonight, man, and this conversation right here, it wings from it wings from it wings from going out and you see a lady that you think is dressed nice, maybe revealing, maybe not, but just dressed nice, looking good, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. And the whole question was based on, if someone dresses in a way that attracts attention, does that mean they want people to approach them? Or can someone enjoy expressing themselves without inviting conversation? And I'll repeat that. If someone dresses in a way that attracts attention, does that mean they want people to approach them? Or can someone enjoy expressing themselves without inviting conversation? Now, that's the gist of the topic tonight. Now, the reason why I thought of that topic the other night, like I said, I had help my homegirl Hurricane Eleonora, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. So I just asked a question based on, you know, when you see a group of girls walking through a venue, they're dressed a certain way, they're dressed amazing. You know, and I've seen guys just approach them, you know, individually, and they just they either be rude or say no, you know, like just give them the cold shoulder, like that disrespect type. You know, even if the guy approach them in a respectful way, they seem to like why you bothering me, you know. But however, the guy saw how amazing you look, how well you dressed, and all that good stuff, and it attracted to him. It attracted him to you, you know. So why be a butthole to that guy, especially if he hadn't, you know, came to you in a disrespectful way? Why be disrespectful to the guy, you know? And I've seen it more times than I've seen a respectful conversation. I've seen it more times, and me seeing it over these years, the reason why I never just approach a woman like that. I just never just approach a woman like that because and I'm talking about my, you know, back my old days, you know, like I never approach a woman because in that way, you know what I'm saying? Because I just don't take too kindly of disrespect. Because I know me, I'm not gonna disrespect you, but I'm gonna match you. You know, I'm not gonna say anything out of the way or disrespect you when I approach if I approach you or whatever, and my words I'm gonna say to you, it won't be disrespect. So don't give me disrespect if I approach you. You know, so that you know, that's the thing where we at right now with that. So y'all please chime in if y'all get the gist of what I'm saying right now. You know, like I said, if someone dresses in a way that attracts attention, hey, West Side Jimmy in the building, y'all. Hey, Jimmy.
Yo.
Mm-hmm. You on mute.
What's good?
What's happening, man? I don't know if you caught the topic for the night, man, but
I want to talk about sports. I don't want to talk about nothing else tonight.
I don't know why you want to talk about sports. Ain't nothing going on in sports.
A lot of
that's some bull crap. That's some bull crap, LeBron. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
About sports, man. We talk about sports tonight. I don't want Bird to be able to say nothing tonight.
He coming in with it.
He coming in hot.
He coming in.
Bird, guess what I tell you in front of all these people.
I'm gonna tell you something too, because I was gonna
Get what I tell you. I love you, Bird.
I love you too, cuz. And what I said, I know what I said the other night. That wasn't directed towards nobody. I said what I just said, man. God damn, I don't even say it twice. Shit.
I don't know what you talking about.
I'll tell you later because I needed to talk to you about it anyway. I know you heard what I said, but like I said, it wasn't directed towards nobody.
I couldn't have heard it because, you know, I would have said something if I felt something. I know I ain't.
Well, yeah.
True that.
But anyway, yeah, man. What's the topic?
Man, topic tonight, man, is we try to make it shorter to the point of the wording in it. But however, we just kept it out the way it is. So if someone dresses in a way that attracts attention, does that mean they want people to approach them, or can someone enjoy expressing themselves without inviting conversation? And that stems from a conversation based on, like, you see a woman or see a group of women coming in dressed nice to a T, looking good, blah blah blah, and you know, one of the brave souls of men go try to approach them with respect, You remember back in the day, Jimmy? I'm bringing it up later, but with respect, and the woman, you know, diss him, like, you know, like, kind of like, man, like, God dang, I came with you disrespecting, you know, and you give me this cold shoulder, or say something out of the way, or frown up and get loud, and I just softly spoke to you, and you know, and boom. So the question is, what are you dressed? Who are you dressing for? Are you dressing to impress men, women, or you just want to dress a certain way because that's just what you feel? And either way, regardless of who you dress for, what you're dressing for, or why you're dressing the way you're dressing, it shouldn't you shouldn't show no type of disrespect to no one that approach you in a mannerable or respectful way. No, never. That should never happen. Simple as that. So again, if someone addresses in a way that attracts attention, does that mean they want people to approach them, or can someone enjoy expressing themselves without inviting conversation?
I mean,
Okay.
it can be yes 2 times.
Right. Okay.
Really? I mean, it just, I guess it depends on that person, whoever that person is. Some people might feel like they're expressing themselves, so they
Uh,
wear what they quote unquote want to wear at the time, you
right.
know. But at the same time, it's like whether you feel like being half naked and you walk outside, you gotta understand what come with it. You ain't you ain't driving your car in the rain and think you got a dry car when you get back home. It just don't make logical sense to me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Hey,
you're gonna,
it's like you like you're surprised. You ain't why you ain't expecting somebody to come up to you when you dress like
Yeah.
that. Like,
yeah. And even if they don't come, they gonna look. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? Somebody gonna look at you. I mean, it could work. It could work. You
Yeah.
can express yourself, but you know, I
Fact.
guess other people gonna express themselves too
Yeah.
by
Yeah. Right.
looking or saying something to you.
Right. For sure. For
I
sure.
think I think you summed it up the best because like when Law told me this yesterday, I told him that was a debate that I had a long time ago, and that's basically what I was saying. It's like it's cool that you think like that and you want to do that. That's fine, but you also got to understand this part of it all too. But then now you involving me to have to defend you when somebody do something like of the sort, especially like we talking about that era or whatever. Like today's era, different than then. People gonna chill out more.
Yeah.
Back then, when nobody chilling out, man. Like they see you walk through like that, and you dress like that, and he smack you on your butt. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on the other side of it. Like the first part of it, like I was that kind of person. Like if I see you dress a certain type of way, I think you want a certain type of attention. And that don't mean I'm not talking to you
Mm.
disrespectfully or nothing, but I think you want something. Like you want the attention, you want to do something, whatever. Like so, the approach is different. So you gotta understand the perspectives. Like you can have yours, but also understand when you walk outside, everybody ain't thinking like you, and it could cause a scenario and a situation that don't need to happen.
Right. Right. Word.
But feel
Word.
free.
So
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
yeah, cause that disrespect will get you disrespected back. That's all I'm saying. I mean, and it's been cases and it ain't had nothing to do with me. I probably shouldn't say what I said. But I just don't do my brothers like that.
Yeah, don't
Don't treat my brothers like that.
don't put
I
me.
was in the car back in the day, Bird, yelling out the window, yelling out the window when I felt they disrespect one of my brothers that tried to approach him and blah blah blah. Like my dog, what? Boy, it was bad.
Yeah, and you think now was it disrespectful that she didn't say nothing?
No, they
Yeah,
said something.
just the wrong thing. Okay.
The wrong thing, dog. The wrong time and the wrong day.
I mean, it's just like now, you know, being older or whatever. Like, man, it's just so much. You don't know why a person responded the way they did, but at the same time, yeah, it's crazy, man. It don't switch from just being in
Yeah.
the streets though to online, because now you hear that same
Mm-hmm.
thing. I posted this for me. You can leave that on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
When you post
Right.
it to social media, you posting it for everybody. Everybody gets to see this now. It's on the internet. That's not just for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. That's it. Mm-hmm.
So everybody else consumes it. So
That's
you
it.
gotta everything that comes with that. You did that.
Yep.
People still haven't come to the realization that a post is for likes. They still ain't admitting that.
Nope.
They ain't a minute though.
Oh,
No.
okay. That's what you post for. You posting for likes. I mean, that's everybody in the entire world that you posting for likes. If you set on whatever platform you want to be on for a whole 6 years to a month and post and didn't get no kind of traction, nothing, you think you still gonna be posting on
Nope. And see, so the Aliata in real life though, so it's the same thing. What most people be thinking, you walked outside like this because you wanted the attention. That's what some people be thinking.
9 times out of 10, I think they do. But I was trying to be fair by saying this yes, because it is kind of sort of still yes, but I mean, you come now. Now, if you come out that door with them slippers and bunning on, you can't want no
Oh,
attention.
hold that one, Jimmy, because I got boy. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh man. Hey,
People
shout out
got
to I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Tuskegee University. That's what I'm gonna say that right there. And we're gonna bring that one back to Jimmy. That's good. I'm glad you said that, brother. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
we
Oh yeah.
got
Oh yeah.
we got a comment from a Tierra Hunter.
Sierra Anta.
She said, "I think
What's good?
everyone is grown and should act it so women can dress as they please and men should be respectful, look and keep moving." Everybody
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
raised that
Hold on.
way.
Uh-uh.
I mean,
So go
what
ahead.
is
Go
this?
ahead.
What is this? A museum? I mean,
Oh man, y'all froze a little bit on my side.
uh, yeah, it ain't never no disrespect, but I'm just saying. But at the same time, I forgot her name, the young lady with the comment. At the same
Sierra.
time, Tierra, yeah, it's some wolves out there. You know what I'm saying? It's some wolves out there. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you said it right there. Yeah, ain't nobody just gonna stop and keep looking. I mean, keep looking. Now you got some, like you said, some wolves, some brave souls out there that you know what I'm saying, that they gon' hey, and if now conversation came up also. I was talking about this. You got some guys may be too intimidated to actually approach them, but you got the wolves. That wolf don't have to be looking good. He don't have to be no standoff looking, but he's so brave and confident because he may have his money. He may have his money. Hey, now you can say to me, and then he gonna get disrespectful because if you disrespect him, because he gonna throw that money at you. So it's like two different types of several types of guys to the point of going at someone. Some of them ain't gonna do it because they may be intimidated. They don't want no issue. They're trying to figure you out, fill you out. And you got the one that's gonna go like, oh shoot, okay, get up quick. Like, I want to come by y'all around the drink. Be smooth with it. Still no disrespect. But he's gonna be brave enough to come at you. He's gonna come at you and give you his life story in 5 minutes or whatever
mm-hmm.
you call it.
So his actions in
But so
5 minutes.
yeah, you're right. Right. But you kinda gotta expect someone to approach you when you're looking amazing in their eyes, you know, and if not, like, who are you doing it for? When you're not walking in with your man looking like that, you're coming in looking like that by yourself or with a group of girls. Now, I do also understand if you just want to, hey, we just want to look good, feel good, and come out and do our thing. Me and my clique, I get that. We ain't really kind of on that tonight. We just want to come out and look good and 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 uh and uh and smash on these other girls, thinking they can dress better than we can. that,
Mm-hmm.
that it's either that, like, well, you in competition somehow, some way. Why would you try to find that standout outfit for that one day of the weekend? Is the
And
self-expression. Go ahead.
attention.
Or attention.
And I think, like we already said, it's just on both sides. It's cool and fine that you think that. You just got to remember, everybody don't think like that. And you have gentlemen and you have wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Give you two things real quick. There is something that happened here at a bar, where a young man got charged with sexual assault because, young lady just dancing how she danced or whatever. She got on what she got on. You don't put his whole mouth on her stuff.
Oh man,
That's wild. That was very wild. But that's a wolf. That's one of the ones you gotta. Yeah.
oh, he trying to make sure
That ain't her fault.
he trying to make sure he bag her.
Yeah, that ain't
He
her
trying to,
fault. That's on him. Like, you shouldn't even behaved in that way. Another thing, and also when I'm speaking too, I'm not, of course, y'all know, I'm speaking from back in the day. So today's time is different than the period and the era that I'm talking about. That's when it was more wolves out there in them streets than it is right now. People more calm now because of legal actions that could take place, like that young man that happened that happened to. I say 2010, 2010 to 15, that probably wouldn't have happened back then. But yeah, now, yeah, you going to jail. But another one experience I had myself at the U Bar in Atlanta.
the U Bar, shout out to Camp Creek.
My
Okay.
cousin had told me while we was there that that's when I understood it a little bit more too. Like, some women don't give out the right phone numbers because they don't want to talk to that dude. But they don't want to say no to him because of how he might react to rejection. And I thought that was the scariest thing I heard. Because, like, for me, you could just tell me no and I'm fine. But it's some dudes who don't like rejection, and not saying because of it does it, like, it's nothing about you and your perspective, how you came out, that's cool and that's fine. But he's not thinking that same way. And it's a safety thing to me that I think most people need to think about. When you go out a certain way, you can't expect everybody to think like you, and you gonna get something that you don't deserve. And that's not on you, and it's not your fault. But it's just the way people think out here in this world or whatever. It's just, it could be dangerous for women, man. This is a dangerous world for women. So you just got to be mindful of that and not, put your significant other in a dangerous situation as well because of something that could be avoided a little bit. Just, you can be sexy, but switch it up just a little bit, because it could be in the medium space of it all. You can still be sexy, look grown, be creative with it and all that stuff. But when you dress a certain type of way, like when it looks like you, like the next stripper that's coming out on stage, that's hard. Hard to
So
deal with.
Tiara says, so how y'all want y'all women to dress? All right. So it ain't an attack, Tiara. We're just saying that, you wear certain stuff, certain type of energy may or may not come across your table. That's all we saying. That's all we saying. Like, sure, you can wear whatever you want to wear. Like, yeah, do that. Like, come outside naked if you want to. It's just certain type of attention it's gonna come to you. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. If you don't want that type of attention, then maybe reconsider your garments, if you will.
That's it.
But to answer that question, so how y'all want y'all women to dress? Well, it ain't really about what I want my quote unquote woman to dress like. The woman I meet is gonna be she gonna dress like whatever she got on is gonna attract me. The woman that I'ma call mine, you know what I'm saying? The type of attire she have right then and there when I see her, I know her vibe, and that's gonna be my vibe, and it ain't gonna have to really be a discussion about wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? Because when I met her, I could tell how she carry herself, that she ain't finna do X, Y, and Z. You know, she ain't no bonnet wearing in public person. You know, she ain't going to Walmart with her pajamas and slippers on. Like, she gonna step out at least. If she got to rush out to Walmart just to grab something, she's still gonna be 85% or better. She just ain't gonna leave the house, like, no any kind of way. What I would be attracted to. So I wouldn't have to tell her what to wear, which and vice versa. Just speaking for me.
Will said. Will said, I agree with you 100%. And yeah, that's my scenario. I don't have to tell her what to put on. It's just that. I don't
like
even
if I met a
hot
girl, one of them, what they call the hot girl. If I met one of them, you know what I'm saying, just out and about, yeah, don't take a peek. I mean, it's out there. Why not look? You know what I'm saying? And we so happen to start conversating, and shoot, one thing might lead to another. But because of how you presented yourself, that's all. I don't see past that. Like, that's all it gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's all it gonna be.
That's another thing too, right there though. That's another thing. I'm gonna hit these other two comments real quick too. Megan chimed in on the YouTube side. She said, I think some do it for attention and others dress that way for themselves. But then you have those that wear very revealing clothing, then get mad when a man approaches them in a disrespectful way. True. And
true.
Tierra responded, that is all true, Bird. Just say that. You don't see my first and last name. You probably tagged me on that. That's why it showed up that way.
Emmanuel.
but yeah,
definitely true. That's definitely true. That means definitely true. Guys turn to vultures. Some of them, anyways. Especially when that alcohol get involved. They that dude you were talking about, Bird, that got that charge. He probably feeling good and thought that what she wanted because of what she was doing. I'm like, I'm gonna match your energy, girl. You throwing that thing. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna match it. And boom, there you go.
But yeah, but
call the law.
That's not what she was thinking, though. That's what he was thinking. She was thinking, and it's just like,
hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, look, Bird, and that alcohol get involved.
That make
he thinking about what he thinking.
That make it 10 times worse. Sometimes it's some dudes that don't even need it and they like that. They already on that. Like, you show up to the corner store 11 o'clock in the morning. He on that. He thinking like that. And you just showed up in your bonnet and your jogger pants, and he on that.
Man, it's something about he spotted something on you that attracted him. You know what I'm saying? He saw something on you through them jogging pants or in your face, because you can't see your hair because you got this bonnet on. But them jogging pants, you can't see nothing revealing either. But he seen something. He might have seen your toes or something. I don't know. He seen something that still try to holler at you.
You ever seen a chick? You ever seen somebody, a female, but got about 3-4 kids, right? And you just look at that one little thing and be like, that's what all of them seen. And they all went for it. And they got it. And it's just like, but it ain't, it ain't that. It's just, what? Wolves, savages out here. They don't care. They don't care about you, how you present yourself as a woman. They see one thing.
It ain't like you used to be back in the day when in the strip club, you whispering in their ear saying, you ain't gotta do this right.
Oh yeah, so going back to what Jimmy said, you find a hot girl You find a hot girl, so that's like equivalent to like say a stripper or something like that, right? If you met her like that, you just hey man, you gotta go for that. It is what it is.
Is the door open?
Mm. It ain't cracked either. It's open, wide open. Mm.
So, but yeah.
This new world, man, new times for sure. New times, new world, man. And the disrespect still there. I mean, and I think it has a lot to do with demographics also. You know, now we can dig deeper into this. Uh, and I'm not saying it's not here around this area right here, but you go to Atlanta. This I'm basing off of what I've seen in that city. You see a woman come in there dressing revealing, real nice. I mean, a nice tight body skirt, whatever you call it, skirt, dress, something like that. Uh, and uh, and they sit at the bar by themselves. I mean, like bad, beautiful, and just nice, everything by themselves. And it, neither body. And she said, um, I'm sitting here because I just want you to buy me a drink. I ain't interested in conversation. I ain't interested in anything else you saying. I just want you to buy me a drink. That's why I come over. Now, what do a man say or think on that right there?
When I turn into a cowboy, evening, man, and walk off.
Eating, man.
Hey, you talking about?
Now, speaking of vultures, speaking of wolves, now there's some lady wolves up there. That boy, they out for you. They out to find that man that's gonna, not be the cowboy like you just said, but just sit there and thinking I'm feeling you, but I'm just you buy me drinks, and by the end of this night, you going your way, I'm going my way. You ain't got no phone, no nothing, no future with me. And then on the other hand, you got women that come in that got their own. They just wanna that business, that woman, that come in there just dressed a certain way and just want to have a drink to herself and do her own thing. She want to look nice, take herself out, and unwind after the long week or something like that. Know that. Matter of fact, I tell you why. A woman like that probably would say, no, I'm not interested. I'm just here to just, a good way of expressing. I'm just here just unwind, man. I really ain't even looking for that attention. And I just want to dress nice, look good, feel good about myself. Boom, and just go and have me a drink by myself. No disrespect to you, boom, boom. I'm good though. I appreciate it. And that's that. That's that. That's respect, man. That just I don't want to say an alpha woman or a masculine woman, but that's just a woman that knows what she wants, know who she is. I'm just here for me. I'm here for myself, and I'm doing my own thing. And I get that. I can respect that for sure, for sure. But the ones they may call thirsty, go out dressed a certain way, looking for somebody to approach them. They gonna probably be nice too, for another reason, for a whole nother reason.
Yeah, I just
And
seen. I just. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
no, you good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm rambling. I'm rambling.
I just seen a couple of videos, podcasts. They come from TikTok though, of women. They're asking the question. It was like, they go out and they notice that they don't get hit on. So they asking what's wrong with me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, 10, 15 years ago, it was a trend that was starting where uh men started to some men started to figure out that dang, you can't really just approach,
Mm.
and they're gonna get embarrassed.
You almost you timid to the point of trying to approach. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know, you're gonna get embarrassed or so. She might talk loud and say something crazy or get the hell out of
That,
my face or something. Like,
that part, bro.
it
That
started
part.
around about 10, 15 years ago. So now, fast forward, times have changed. Um, Everybody's social media presence is very magnifying. With the women saying, some women saying they don't get approached. Like, what's going on? Like, what happened to chivalry? That's not they want to start asking that. Or what happened to when guys used to approach you and ask for your phone number? Well, we kind of used to do that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't working. When we were on our best behavior, we was getting kind of pushed to the side a little something, pushed to the side a little something.
Right.
But now it's like, okay, well, whatever, we ain't tripping. I think men, man, I think a lot of men is really honestly, a lot of men just focused on getting the finances straight. We we seeing something a little different in the world from a man's view. We seeing something how to, it's shifting. And boy, you got to have that dollar, So it ain't too much about necessarily going to the club all the time and trying to find somebody to approach a woman. Hell, just like you was describing the young lady that might be at the bar, she just respectfully was like, "Hey, I'm just here for myself. I'm just trying to chill." Shit, you gonna find a man like that probably.
Right.
Hey, man, I'm just coming to get me a cup of drink.
Yeah.
Take load off before I go to the crib.
Yeah.
Got a meeting in the morning, 7:00. You know
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's a masculine man that used to be that old Johnny Taylor type time, Keith Sweat type, So, but now it's like women, they got their own now. They got their own. They do their own thing. They can, your money ain't gonna impress, and so on and so forth. You got that Apple independent woman type deal. You know what I'm saying? So, well, what you feel about that? How you feel about that?
Hold on, we kind of dropping in and out. Shit. Like it's still there, but it's kind of going in and out. Nah, it should be by the end of the year. After I get rid of this first one, and yeah.
And he said the end of the year.
You get rid of AOL?
Nah, I already talked to him.
You get rid of AOL dial-up?
Yeah, no, I already talked to him. They came to the door like a few weeks ago, and I was like, "Sign me up." I just gotta wait till the contract end on this one. This others, well, I ain't even using that one right. I'm using the other one, and it's still doing the same thing. Might need to plug that one back in.
You need to throw both of them up in the air, shoot it.
I'm telling you. No, Verizon just started acting like that last
So
month.
both of them, yeah.
Stupid.
You got Verizon?
But they said something. Yeah, they said something though about.
Come on, Bird.
Doing what? Doing it. They said something about internet gonna start moving slowly.
Doing lately.
What? Everywhere. But
Verizon, yeah.
But moving on, it seems like it's catching back up now. It's on. So not moving on, but question. I mean, not question. Comment real quick. I guess when you was talking earlier, Law, Megan said, "I don't like begging females. Allow him to buy you a drink on his own." And then Calvin said, "Yo."
Say that again. What she said?
She said, "I don't like no begging female. Allow him to buy you a drink on his own."
Okay, got you, for sure. I did that. Yeah. I feel that. It's a way. I mean, it's the approach. It's supposed to mean something. Your approach is everything. Your approach is everything, and it should be reciprocated. Like, I mean, some women, a guy come up behind a woman, excuse me, and say, hey, excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss.
What's your name?
Away from one of y'all.
Oh.
So, but and then she won't even turn around. She said that nah. No, you know what I'm saying? Like that is crazy to me. That is wild to me. And that's what I'm talking about. That right there, that's that me jumping out that sticking my head out that window in the back seat. I was always in the back seat for some reason. I don't know why Jimmy always had me in the back seat. That was when I that when I stick my head out the window and had to say something. Like, cause that right there. Shut up, bird. You won't understand.
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
But that right there though, I mean, dang. You ain't had a chance to smell my breath was stank. So why would you give me that cold shoulder and you ain't turn around and look at me at all? You know, I said, excuse me, miss. Hey, I saw you from I'm not like, God, that is bad work. That's bad work. And it's scary. And that's what Jimmy was just talking about pertaining to. That's why, yeah, y'all, shit, I guess we scared y'all off. Now y'all scared us off. But you
Hey,
like you
I,
like
Mhm.
again, you got
I,
the wolves. You got the wolves that gonna respond to you giving them cold shoulder, and it ain't gonna turn out good. They're gonna cause a scene. And I ain't with the
It's,
scene causing or drama. So
you
man,
know, them dudes that they try and holler at a chick, hey shawty, hey miss lady, hey baby, hey, and then she turn around, she make eye contact with them, and then he say furthermore, and she just, psh, and then he say, B F you look ugly
well,
anyway,
yeah.
and
But
nah, bro.
you knew what type of guy he was though when he said, "Hey, shouted, hey, red, hey, man, women. Some of them women, now they see what type of who approach. They hear who approaching them right now, and they ain't gonna they don't they ain't, yeah they might say something back crazy to you because the approach, like I say, the approach should be everything. The approach is everything. That's why I said, "Excuse me, miss," type deal. Not that, hey, shouted, hey, red. Hey, you in the blue, you in the blue. And you make you loud, causing like it may not, you know, unless I like you just a brave soul. You just a brave soul. Don't mind. Hey, she get snapped back. If she snap back, you gonna snap back at her, and
You know
don't
what's
care
wild?
about making no scene.
You know
You
what's
ain't gonna
wild?
embarrass me. You ain't gonna embarrass me in front of all these people.
You know what's wild? This is the crazy world of perspectives. You say, "Excuse me, miss. What's your name?" She don't want to be approached like that. She want the dude to say, "Hey, shawty, hey, red dress."
Hey, shout
She want
that
that
bad
dude.
wordplay.
Yeah, and then on the opposite end, the one that's saying, "Hey, shawty, in the red, da da da," all that. And when she turn around, she disrespect him. She want the "excuse me, miss" dude. Perspective, man. I
Mm,
was like, nobody's wrong. You ain't wrong for
mm,
trying to shoot your shot, and she ain't wrong
mm.
for rejecting you because that's what you want. You
They
know, you just don't know. You just out there.
so I guess a guy gotta be like this right here. Excuse me, miss. What's your name? She expect him to turn around and say, "Okay, ma'am, I'm sorry," and walk off. I walk off. No, no, ma'am. You want nah, see, I whisper to you, but you're yelling at me. Now you're
I,
gonna see that yeah, bird. Yeah.
I say
Now
the
it,
I,
I seen. Oh,
I bet just real quick. I say the best thing you can do is always just be yourself because you're gonna attract the person that you want. Simple, like because the ones that you miss, man, you ain't need them.
mm, mm.
I seen a girl in club somewhere out Beaver Highway some years back, and I watched her. Man, about 4 or 5 dudes. She would turn them down left and right, left and
mm,
right, left and right.
damn.
So by this time, I got the liquor courage.
Uh-oh.
I ain't no approacher. I ain't
Right.
never been the walk up and excuse me and all this fancy flowers and garden shit. I ain't never been that type of person. But I feel like having some fun. So I walked up to her and I said, I might have said excuse me or something like that. Or pardon me or something.
Pardon me.
I said something like that. And I say, do me a favor. I say, tell me what not to say.
Hey, ball game.
You turn them away left and right. And shoot, about 2 hours later, a few drinks later, we had a good conversation. I'm just gonna go on in. If I see something I like or interested in, okay, it's like I just jump into my boots. You know what I'm saying? I jump into my boots first. Now I got to study just a little bit just to see if there's any type of frequency, is there any type of energy exchange before I even come your way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You read her to make it. Yeah, I got you. I feel you.
Right. So once I see that is clear, the lights turn green. Cool. Now I'm going in and I'm gonna hit them with something like I just said. I'm finna make you laugh for the first thing I say. You know, I ain't finna bore you with all that other stuff because I don't talk like that for real in real life. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do talk like, tell me what not to say. Because you've been turning motherfuckers around all night. I do talk like that in real life. I think it just comes off more genuine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's also I
can vouch for that. I can attest to that, Jimmy. I never been that guy either to go approach a woman in no type of way. Usually a woman just see my personality and the goofy side, but also a gentleman side, a professional side. They see a bunch of sides. You know what I'm saying? So, and they tend to seem to like it. You know, I've been said I was at a bar one day. Matter of fact, I'll say where it was. It was at Cheddar's here in Valdosta. It was at Cheddar's, and I used to go out do my own little thing by myself a lot. Just to get out by myself. I go to the bar. I go to a movie or something like that. I'll go take myself to dinner. But I go to Cheddar's and sit at the bar, and I'm sitting next to some two or three women, and I'm at the end of the bar, and I think the podcast had started around this time, and I'm sitting at the bar and I'm talking to the waitress, boom, boom. I said, I'm looking at the TV because they got the big TVs on the wall right there, and this lady beside me, this lady said, "Hey, I ain't trying to bother you, but you here by yourself?" I said, "Yes. I'm just I had to step out and do my own little thing tonight." But, my homegirls was trying to debate whether they should say something to you, but you just seem so unsociable. I'm like, me? I was shocked. Unapproachable, unsociable. I said, no, I just came here to just sit and I got this time frame that I'm on, boom, boom. I'm just coming to give me a nice dinner and a couple of drinks, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not, no, but we seen you on the podcast. We seen you, it wasn't a podcast then. Y'all made it a podcast. It was just a show. It's like, you the cigar guy. I said, yep, that's me. It's like, oh, okay, you seem different today than you be on when I see you on boom, boom. I say, I'm the same. I just, I'm the same. You just got to say something to me, I guess. I to show that I'm not unapproachable, I guess, unsociable. So the conversation later on, it was good conversation. All four of us were just laughing and having conversation. Nothing came from it, but it was the fact that how the smallest little thing can open up conversation or dialogue with people that saw you a certain way until they opened their mouth and said something. Now, it is a gift and a curse. It's scary. It's still scary to do. So that brave soul, she did it because her friends weren't going to do it. and she broke the ice and realized, oh man, he cool. He just like boom, boom, he good, boom, boom, boom. And so that I guess that's part of the it's kind of it's like it's a test, man. Everything's a test almost. Like you should I or should I not? I don't know. I don't know. But and you know, you got the brave soul that just don't give a dang about what they should. They're just gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Or they just won't.
Hey man.
But sometimes you don't get no. But I digress.
Y'all just went out on a second on my side. My bad.
Damn, every time I talk, they go out. I need to shut up.
It was at the end. Yeah, it might be your Wi-Fi. How about that? But yeah, man, you just never know. You just never know. It's you never know. If I heard that the same thing about myself before too, I looked unapproachable at one point. But
Not you, Chris Cross.
yeah, I've heard it. I didn't understand it. I don't understand it myself still. Sometimes when I don't know how I look, whatever. I don't know. It's just to each his own. But you just never know until you try. But at the same time, as long as you coming off respectful to people, I think you'll be okay. You know, but everybody's not gonna respond to the way that you think they should, just because you think you coming off respectful. That just might not be what they want. Like
it's a toss up, bro. It's a toss up, brother.
Very much so is, and even if you are coming off respectful, just because a woman is dressed a certain type of way that's very inviting, that don't mean she's gonna give you the time of day of the conversation.
Yep. Yeah. It's a toss up. It's definitely a toss up, bro. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Conversation, me and Jimmy, this guy, this real intellectual guy. We spoke with in Nick's one day. We were having a conversation. And I said this to him. I said, man, a woman told me this right here years back. So you walk into a building or a venue or whatever, a setting like that, a woman already know who she want or what she want. She knows it before being approached. A woman already know what she wants. If you walk into that, if the woman already in that building, that venue, whatever, and you walk in, blah blah blah, she paying attention just like men do. But women do it a little, I guess, got their own little way of doing it. But a woman already know what she want. And if any women on here, still on here, please enlighten us on that if that's something that you are familiar with or you can attest to. But a woman, she said, a woman told me, a woman that has do her own thing, you know. She said, a woman know what she wants. A man don't have to do all that. The woman know what she wants. She'll get to you if she want to get to you, if she spotted you, you know. So, tell me if that's true, women. If y'all are still on here, let us know if that's a true statement right there.
We got a comment.
Help us out.
We got a comment from a young lady. She's by the name Calvin Main B. Said Bird. They said Bird. They seen the way you walk. That's why they said that. Get your back real quick.
That was kind of slick. I ain't gonna lie.
That was
slick.
Damn, that was good right there. Calvin, that's funny as crap right with Calvin said. But it's good that you got to come back like that, Cal. But y'all starting that mess already. Y'all starting that mess, man. But that was them two, both Calvin's statement and your response, both of them funny.
That was pretty good.
Oh my God. Oh, Bird. Y'all stupid for that one now.
The way I walk, okay.
But you know, it's still like a little piece though. It's still like a little piece that still excites. I won't speak for all, but I'll speak for me. It still excites me about just a little bit of a chase.
Absolutely, Jimmy.
You know what I'm saying? Just a
I
little
got
bit of
you.
a chase. You know,
Yeah.
So if you like overly wanting me or overly interested, like I, I don't know, it's something in there that tends to push me a little bit to the left or right or whatever. I don't know about this one. It's just too much. Like let me work a little bit. Let me work a
Mm-hmm.
little bit.
Yeah,
It's kind of like you give me $500, I'm gonna blow it. But if I earn $500, I'm gonna budget it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of
It
like that type of thing.
got you. You're right,
You,
man.
you,
It's
you
like a
know what I'm
thrill.
saying?
It's a thrill of the thrill of the. It's a suspense. It's like the risk. Yeah, but people like I think what you're speaking on, like you enjoy that risk, like like that, just that moment, and it depends on the moment. Everything has to be in line almost, like for me to just do that, or it's like, yeah, I don't care how she responds. I'm just okay. I that feeling that I can't be embarrassed right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel, but I let it play. I let it play out. I may say something goofy, like you did, blah blah blah. That loosen things up, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Unorthodox. Do the opposite of what you've seen other guys do or say, blah blah blah, like you did say, like you said earlier. So it like that boldness come about, and based on you, if you're around this person is like intervening with your crew, and her crew is intervening. You can find some type of energy, but that blind approach is what's scary. Seems like that blind approach where she don't know who I am from a can of paint, boom. I don't know who she is. I'm gonna just go. That's where things may get a little crazy. But however, if you're intervening with a group of people all together, you know, personalities. I can see how they group. Boom, he funny. Boom, how like you catch that personality. I think that's a huge plus. When when
Yeah.
when when people don't know you and you approach them in a respect or whatever, however way, they ain't trying to know you. Apparently, they ain't trying to know who your personality is, what your personality is, and that's what we follow that. However, like you said, man, that risk of just doing it. They got to be that, and that's how it always happened with me. It's like someone around me, they're around me, or they know my personality. Yeah, I can be goofy, I can be professional, I wear many hats when it comes to that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't police when I'm out duty. I'm gonna protect mine, of course, but I ain't police, so I want to loosen up. I don't want to be no stiff butt all day, every day, all time. No, no, heck no. Shoot.
But shouldn't
I
it
want to
be
go to
like?
my cigar line and kick back and be an old man as a young man. Simple as that.
But shouldn't it be like that with anybody that you come across and meet though?
Hmm.
And reading the room, the right
If that's what you're
time.
into. That's what you're into.
If yeah, when you see, just like reading the room, right time, right. You already kind of know what you might gonna start off with saying or whatever, but reading the room. And that's like that with anybody, like regardless of the situation, because even the type of jobs that we do, we got to meet new people all the time. You don't know this
Hmm.
person from here nor there, but you got to talk to them. And you don't know how that conversation gonna
True.
go.
Somebody said, John. We got a comment off the record.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not off the record, but comment came to me from another source. But and it is something from earlier. It just said, my 2 cents in life, you can choose the action, but you have no control over the reaction. So be careful the decision you make, whether it's dress or anything in life, just referring back to, what we was talking about earlier.
That's facts. That's facts.
Mike Spencer said, hello, guys. What's up, Mike?
Texas Mike.
You dig? And my bad, Bert. I just wanted to get that scene that came through.
That's facts right there, though. Yeah, you control the action, but you can't the reaction. Yeah, I totally agree 100% with that one. Now, that's for sure, Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, anybody else got any thoughts, comments on this subject? If we want to move on to the next one, or think we want to stay right here, or end something, what y'all want to do?
I got one more, Bird.
Okay.
Got one more for you. Tuskegee University. Saying that students aren't allowed. I guess the upcoming school year, they're not allowed to wear no bonnets, no pajamas, no do-rags. I think I'm not sure about the jogging pants, but I know the do-rags, the bonnets, and the pajamas to class. That's not a sign of professionalism when you go into class. You're gonna have to dress a certain way when you go to class. In my opinion, I think that's amazing. I think that's brilliant. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a great. I'm glad they put that statement out, and they out in front of it. They're gonna lead the way with this right here. I think it's gonna start some. It's gonna be controversial, of course, but however, that right there, I think it's protecting you to wake up and be better than what you. I know everybody wants to throw on something, go to class, blah blah. But however, start while you in school, or you'll be prepared for when you get out of school, type deal. So I think it's so much more behind it. I love. I can go all night on it, but I like that Tuskegee said that right there. Put that statement out. No one will go to school with no bonnets on, no do-rags, no pajamas. You're gonna come to class dressed a certain way.
So I'm gonna read this briefing. Tuskegee University has implemented a new student dress code that bans bonnets, do-rags, and bedroom shoes in classes, dining halls, and official university events, along with stricter attendance and in-class cell phone rules. Many students and alumni have expressed frustration and disappointment, saying the policy feels like it's saying the policy feels like it polices Black protective styles and everyday clothing, and questioning why an HBCU is restricting how they show up on their own campus. Some observers see the rules as an attempt to prepare students for formal work environments, while deeper concerns students have raised about campus conditions and support. Tuskegee also said that this was real brief. Where did I leave it at? Basically, the school president says students should dress more professionally. The fact that there's a culture of people that have an issue with that, and go as far as to create this verbiage saying Black protective styles. I've never heard that in my life. So it's protected for you to be able to wear do-rags and Ruth Chris and bonnets and Ruth Chris, or fine dining, just wear your whatever, just wear whatever, because who gives a fuck, Kind of like the topic of tonight, like just wear whatever.
Yeah.
It's my body, it's me, it's my life, just wear whatever.
Yeah.
See, that whatever mentality literally has you wherever.
Wherever.
And what I mean by wherever, that means you tripping with no map. You going north, not even north. You don't even have the gas to continue the journey. Like you just doing whatever. You did what I'm saying.
Mm.
Disaster does gain some momentum when there's no structure.
Facts.
It ain't the fact that a person trying to tell you what to do. It's just like, dang, we trying to advise you.
Yeah.
We trying to advise you just on some simple, what I think would be simple life hacks. It shouldn't even be a hack. It should be common sense. Like, why would you want your titties out in a 5-star restaurant or something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like this stuff should be common sense. So the fact that, and I ain't even talking about the students, Law and Bird.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about present students. The fact that they said alumni
that's big.
Has issues with it.
I didn't hear that part. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You talking about the same students that probably when they went to Tuskegee back in the day, 15, 20 years ago, they couldn't do that. They ain't have a problem with it. You couldn't, I don't know when this started, but you couldn't show up to class, any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I know, and I heard this on the radio podcast. Students, their main complaint is, how they gonna tell us how to dress and we pay to be here? You can always go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Always go somewhere else.
My thing is just why is that such a big deal? That is an awesome thing that they announced today. I hope it has a domino effect. It shouldn't have to be spoken. That's right. That's what's speaking volume. The fact that it shouldn't have to be spoken.
Thanks.
But unfortunately, it does. And people got a problem with it.
They got a problem with it.
Alumni.
That it's crazy that you say the alumni. I didn't hear that part when I first came across it, but the main thing came across my mind. I was just like, well, when the hell did they let them start doing that shit? Because that was never a thing. And so it's for the alumni to be tripping is crazy. There's no way in hell you were showing up to class like that. Like, come on. Like, so it's just like, no, they should be doing that. Get you better address for the world. Because one of the things I heard was like the phone situation. Like they gonna have like certain little dinners and stuff where you can't have your phones in there. That was a real thing. We didn't have that. We wasn't doing that. So like, yeah, put your phones down, look these people in their eyes, have a real conversation while y'all sitting at this dinner table and stuff like that. Everybody sitting on their phones while y'all at the table and everybody taking pictures and videos. That's just so wild to me. Like I get annoyed. Everything I heard was cool. It was cool. And I was just like, well, when did this start? Like, so
it's super cool. And you would think that, Bird. Like, when did this start? Because like we saying, like, who would even show up to class like that in the first place? So it will lead you to think like, damn, they do that? Because it ain't really common sense will tell you, no, you don't do that right there.
It made me think they don't have study groups no more neither. If you got to tell somebody to put their phone down, you don't have study groups no more.
Well,
projects, etc. Like, that made me sound old.
I'm just glad it's happening. I'm glad it happened. I'm glad they putting their foot down. I hope they keep the foot down. Because this is a great example for me. This made my day when I read this today, because now culturally, the word I hate, but culturally, somebody from our team is putting rules. They taking a step to change some shit. They ain't waiting on nobody to change nothing. Like somebody at Tuskegee or a group of people at Tuskegee got that mind frame of, man, we gotta change our own shit. Own community. Like, that's the type of energy I like right there. That got me excited.
And they knew it'd piss people off, but those people are lost in the freaking sauce. They are lost in the sauce that they think that if they frown upon, like you said, why do we have feedback? Why do we have negative feedback off this right here? And you wonder why they always trying to bring up other cultures. No, you doing it to yourself. We doing it to ourselves. Shut your
They'll be
mouth
all right. They'll be all right.
and follow suit. They'll be all
They'll,
right. They gonna
they'll be
have
all
to
right.
be.
Cause that was just like last year.
But
I love that.
oh,
That was just like last year, at least for high school or whatnot, when he was talking about the phone situation. Like, they got to put the phones up, can't have the phones in classes no more. And I'm just like, what's wrong with that in the first place? Should have been like that. But they still find a
that,
way.
that same alumni will get their bachelor's from Tuskegee and just so happen to get into the business portion of Yale. And when there, well, wouldn't even think 3 times, wouldn't even think a half a time about walking in Yale with a bonnet on.
Come on now. How you gonna dress when you go to Yale, Jimmy? How you gonna dress when you go to Yale class?
And smiling like bird in front of the class. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't dare do that. You did what I'm saying? It's in Tuskegee University. It ain't
right.
You know, why would you go to Big Nick in bedroom clothes, but you won't do it at Austin's?
I'm glad you said that, because like I said, why we gotta pay our money to go somewhere and we can't do that? Because you're at the dress code at the club, you follow suit and you pay your money still, but they are trying to prepare you. You pay your money at a private institution. I mean, that's a private. That's not yours. That's your money is for you your education and to follow suit in what we give you. There's rules and policies here that you're gonna follow these. You pay your money for that and the education. Same as you go somewhere else. It's dress codes everywhere else. You're gonna pay your money to do it. So why not go ahead and start practicing right now for your future?
Yes, sir.
Man, it baffles me. It baffles me so much. It baffles me so much to know that people fought back against this right here. And like you said, Jimmy, it's gonna start. It's gonna start something. It's gonna start something. They are out in front right now. Tuskegee, salute to Tuskegee University for this right here. It's gonna start something all across all these universities and colleges or whatever. It's gonna start something.
Yep.
Across the nation, bro.
And guess what?
And I can't wait to hear the responses from all the other universities start doing this thing.
They'll be all right.
They'll be all right.
They'll be all right. It's a couple comments on the Facebook from Cal and Mike. So Big Cal said, appearance is everything. Just depending on the setting you are in decides the dress code. Dress what you want to attract, not the attention you desire. There's a big difference. A silent and top tier dress code gets what you need and not what you want. Yeah. And Mike said, as prestigious as they are, they should lead the way. I think they're choosing the right side of history by setting form, structure, and continuing their history of excellence. Yep.
Structure for sure.
As all, like I said, our colleges should, because I just didn't know when they started that in the first place.
Yeah.
Wake up out of your bed and go straight to class. That's crazy.
So let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, go.
I was just real quick. I want to ask. So, are they allowed to go to high school like this now, or?
Yeah, I've seen some things like the slippers.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
they go anyway now. Yeah. A lot of these schools, a lot of these high schools are more worried about the graduation, what's it called, graduation percentages type deal. You know, they gonna stray you away from graduate. That's how they get funded pretty good. A high rate of graduates, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. They ain't gonna Yeah. So when a parent come out there, your child do something bad in school, parent come out there and argue, they don't. Yeah, they lenient. It's all across the board. They leniency all across the board
But,
right now.
but
I
what
think
a
they
time
gotta.
to be alive.
I think.
Man,
I
it's
think they gotta get tighter with the rule that they set last year about their cell phones. They said they're supposed to leave their cell phones in their lockers and stuff like that. But still, parents getting texts in between classes from their kids and stuff. So what's up with that?
yeah. They're gonna get people going against the grain. They're going against the grain, man. That's what they do. That's what That's what it is.
Nah, pull
Parents
that
don't
shit
like the
up.
fact that they can't have their kid. I bought this phone. Why y'all gonna determine if my child have a phone? I bought
I
this
don't.
phone for you.
Yeah, I don't told. Yeah, we don't came across that scenario before or whatnot. I just stopped responding because ain't no way you not even supposed to be having your phone. So how you texting right now?
Mm,
So guess
come
what?
on.
I'm not gonna text you back. Leave that be.
Mm,
Stay where you at. That's
I
where you
want
supposed to be.
I want to say implement better consequences, but at the same time, like you mentioned earlier, I mean they the more they graduate, the more money they get. So when money get involved, you can throw everything else out. I
oh
mean,
yeah.
you can fight all you want to, but the bottom line is the green boy. The
Mm,
green boy involved, whatever.
mm,
That's just what it
mm.
is.
That is what
That's
it
just
is.
that's just what it is, Um, but as the old folk used to say, uh, when you walk out this house, look like you belong to somebody.
When you belong to somebody.
So
That's right.
apparently somebody at the house ain't saying look like you
Talk
belong to
about.
somebody.
There you
So
go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
whatever.
I've I've seen several high school kids. They in their croc, they got the crocs, they don't care about like how like think about when we used to go to school, Jimmy. We want that crease. That crease gotta be sharp. We want that t-shirt or that polo tucked in the front, loose in the back, with them classics on. Like it was that's what it was. Like we was yeah. Field day, the only time we came to school with some crazy like shorts or whatever, just gym shorts. Man, hey, but we wanted to be almost like we were competing almost with folks when we was in school. Shoot, man, we wanted to dress. We wanted the jeans and the nice clean shoes and the polo shirt or the polo t-shirt that they used to steal from belts back in the day and come and sell them. I don't know why I said that. Ain't none of my business. But yeah, we wanted that. We wanted that stuff. They wanted that stuff, man. We want the dress nice. We want to look presentable without the teachers even telling us. You know what I'm saying? It was just what it was. We was yeah.
Teachers ain't have to
We
tell us
want to look.
nothing.
No,
Yeah,
not no come no.
because your parents told you.
Exactly.
Absolutely,
I
Your parents
remember.
absolutely,
told you.
I remember there was a such thing called your school clothes and your outside clothes. I don't
exactly.
think that exists no more.
Man, no,
Man,
no. Oh
yeah,
my God, that's
it ain't got this because they don't go outside.
Wait,
right.
that too.
Shit.
There it is. So
Yeah,
Hey,
it's all full
uh,
circle now. It's all full circle for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
how
yeah.
many walk the schools of the walk the halls of the high school? How many dirty pair of shoes you gonna see? He told them they walk like Frankenstein because they don't want to crease them. So they ain't trying to get them dirty.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Frankenstein. Yeah.
Such a different ball game. It's different, man.
Yeah,
It is different. So that really makes me an even stronger advocate for private school settings.
yep.
Mm.
Yep. Private
You
school.
dig?
What the school
Uniforms.
called?
You
Uniforms too.
No. Yeah. Um,
charters.
charters. Yeah, charter schools, and private schools. Hey, I ain't. Hey, you say what you want to say. I listen. I just don't. I don't want that corruption, man. These public schools they're corrupt. Not I ain't talking about the old school corrupt we talking about. It's like it's a disease almost. Cause they're gonna go to these schools and see these other people doing it, think it's all good, but no, they really don't care about school. I need mine to care about school. Get your school, get your lesson. If you're an athlete, hey, you're gonna get your lesson and continue to play and sharpen your craft when it comes to your sport. Get your grades, play your sport, get up out of there. You decide where you want to go after that, whatever what you want to do. But you're gonna go out there. You ain't. And back then, again, we always talk about this, Jimmy. You ain't finna go outside and embarrass your mama and them. You ain't finna go and embarrass. We was afraid to embarrass our parents, our grandparents, our uncles and aunties. And no, we ain't finna embarrass nobody. So now it's like, man, shoot. Parents let them come out the house like that. They drop them off at school like that.
Oh,
Bam.
hey, got a few comments that just go off what you just said too. So Mike
Mhm.
said on Facebook, he said parents tell their kids they don't have to give up their phones. Parents justify by saying I should have access. Megan said on the YouTube side, parents don't even dress appropriately when they come up to the school, shaking my head. Another reason why they
Ooh.
think they can go to class like that. That is true. Both, all
Oh,
those things. That's true. That's true. It's just
hey,
you hate
I drop my
ignorant
I take
parents.
I take I take my I take my oldest god girl to school sometime, and she going to the ninth grade. She's on the dance team. She's the shortest thing out there. But when I take her to school throughout her middle school career, taking her to school, drop her off in the morning, she know I'm coming around to open the door. I don't care if I'm stopping traffic, but I'm gonna get out the truck or car and I'm coming around to open her door. And the teachers recognize that every morning. They recognize it every morning that that they know that's the prince. That they say that's the princess. You got the treatment. You got the treatment. Yeah, because I want her to understand early. Hey, you don't open no doors. You don't open your own door. No, if you get. I want you to learn this early in stages. I know you ain't got no boyfriend that driving and all this crazy stuff, but he need to know this right here. He need to treat you like I treat you. Treat you like I treat you. I'm your god, Dad. I mean, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That he need to treat you how I treat you. I tell you these things, and she understand it. No matter when she in my vehicle, no matter what it is, she gonna sit there and wait till I come around, open that door. When she get in the car in the morning, the door is open. So, but I bring that up because when I drop her off in the morning, I look at other parents coming in walking into school, or if I'm late and I gotta sign in, sign in because they a little bit late or whatever, gotta sign in. I watch them parents come in that bad boy. Oh man, like it boy, like man, like they walking in the back of their house or something like that. Like they come in with bonnets, the short shorts, a robe. Like I seen it. Even when I drop my little man off to school sometimes at his preschool. Parents come in there whichever way. They don't care. So their excuse is it's early in the morning. Ain't about yeah, but dang.
Lars, are you referring to black protective styles?
That's good, Jimmy. That's good.
Hey, we did know.
You know these people gonna talk about you. They gonna see. They gonna talk. But maybe you don't care about them talking about you. Maybe you don't care. However, it ain't even in me, dog. It ain't even in me, man. It's not in me. I don't want my kids or my god kids to see anything like that. I don't want you to get that from you. You're gonna get it from me. I'm gonna tell you how what it need to be, how it's supposed to be, how it always was at one point. I don't want you to be distracted by the new world and what's going on out here and seeing what you're seeing, blah blah blah. You man, listen. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Like don't be influenced
Yeah.
by the new stuff that's going on around and keep some of that old school tactics in place. Um, I got my own little ways too, whatever. Um, Megan said also homeschool if you can afford to and get that social life through sports and activities. Now, real quick,
Yeah.
I was always wondered about homeschool kids. Like, how do you get that social? So when she just said that,
How they get it now?
well,
How
you
they
know,
get
when
it
she
now?
in the school life, yeah, you know what's like being in class and the sports and all that. Yeah, I get that. But being in class though together is just, I don't know. I just
But
always wonder. So when she just said that, it just gave me a broader perspective. Like, okay, there you go. Um, Kirsty
You
A.
got some on
Fernie.
Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. That
what's up,
does
Miss
not
Bernie?
exist. That does not exist anymore. Out the door. And then
Mm-hmm.
Megan came back and said Jimmy is crazy. LOL.
Mm. What's up, Meg?
But yeah, that
But nah, I like the ideal of homeschool too. You know,
me too.
man, it's so much that I would love to do, and I know it's not a perfect time, or whatever. It's not perfect timing, I guess, as far as like bringing a child into the world. Because I have so many ideas of how I want it to be, but I know in real time it don't usually work out exactly like that. You know, um, that's why I always say, you know, I always say I got to be able to afford to have a child. And
Mm,
it's nothing to do with hospital bills or Pampers or none of that.
mm,
Um, like I will probably want my significant other to, she probably won't work for a good 5 or 6 years. Just being honest. Um, we skipping all that daycare, all that. When it's time for grade school, now we have another decision to make. Are we going to spend this 20? Are you able to sit home with our child and do homeschooling? I'm just not a fan of public schools. So those are the
mm.
things I be thinking about in my head. And it's like, and I know if I keep thinking like that, like it's never gonna be enough. Like, but those are some of the things that I would like to provide my child. And if I can't, I don't want to make one, you know,
Sure.
because or else I'm just putting them in the same. I end up putting them in the same situation that I'm sitting up here discussing tonight.
Mm,
You know, as
mm,
far as social, I get what you're saying, Bird. I honestly used to think that too, like private school. I mean, homeschooling. Like, what about social life? Until I realized the only reason I was asking that question is because I heard somebody else say it. You know what I'm saying? I had never encountered at the time a person that did homeschooling and actually saw for myself how their social life actually is at
Yeah,
the time.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But now that I know a couple of kids that do homeschooling, and I know that their parents and they just fine. They
yeah,
just fine. Uh,
yeah,
Jake, Lawrence, Jake
mm,
kids.
mm,
They never seen us inside of a school.
mm, mm.
Never.
Wow.
I don't even think they ever ate meat before either.
Ooh.
But he is they them type of parents. They
Wow.
don't take too much outside. They grow food.
Jake, with Jake.
Josh,
Oh, really? Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And if you were to meet his eight
geez.
and 9 year old or 9 and 10 year old daughters, it's like they can sit on the podcast and talk
Mm,
without hiccups, clarity, know what they're saying, know the definition behind the words they're using at
right,
9 and 10 years old.
that's wild. That's wild.
They never had a cell phone ever. They never had an iPad. You
Mm,
know, they only do that stuff when they come to Georgia to visit because
right.
Josh kids do it. You know what I'm saying? And they enjoy it, but
Mm,
they rather go in the pool or they'll rather go outside.
outside. Yeah, outside.
You
Yeah,
I
know,
love that.
yeah.
Ray children similar. Now they do go to public, but he's strict on the amount of time that they're able to use
Mm-hmm,
devices.
mm-hmm,
Real strict on
mm-hmm,
them to the point where
mm-hmm.
now, you know, They ready to go outside. They ready to have ride bikes around the neighborhood,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So, it's all about what you see for your kid, man.
Right.
It's all about
Right.
what you
Right.
see for your kid
Right.
or whatnot. But yeah,
Yeah, I like that. I
That's
like
fair.
that. I love that. That was like I always thought about that coming up, and then when I got to adulthood, like those who was homeschooled, like how you got that social life. Because I always thought like going to public school was that's how you got more of that social life, like because of dealing with this thing and that thing. But yeah, I ain't saying that's good. It's just I just thought that was a part of life. So when I think about these kids, like how that worked out for them, but there's a lot of celebrities that we love that they was homeschooled too, but they still some of the coolest people that you think in your head. Anyway, coolest people that you know in your head, as far as you see them in the
Mm-hmm.
public light and stuff like that. So it's just like it gotta work some way somehow. But I'm just like, how does that work? I always just thought about
yeah,
that, but that's cool though.
yeah, yeah. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
I was mind blown. Just having the conversation. I was mind blown. I'm just like, damn,
They in the
this is different.
books.
Mhm.
They really in the
This
Big
is
time.
different.
books.
Candace Candace McCrae, she said, I'm homeschooling this year. You know what, Candace? Salute to you.
Yeah.
Salute to you. You taking matters into your own hand. That's your own child. And if you're able to do that, man, salute to you. For real, for real.
Mhm.
Like we gotta do that. We gotta put our hands on our community, just like Play-Doh, baby. Just start shaping it. How we,
Shaping the thing.
just start shaping it. Ain't nobody
Fact.
gonna come say you or your kids.
And that's right.
You know what I'm
That's fact.
saying?
That's fact right there now.
Yeah. And going
That's
back to
fact.
what Megan said earlier, she said homeschool if you can afford to, and get that social life through sports and activities. And this is coming from a public school educator myself, so that's why she said what she said.
Shout out to the
So
educators.
yeah,
Shout out to Meg.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Meg for real now. See,
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
dope.
love this. Gets me excited. I love to hear stuff like this, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, like these are parents really putting their hands on the situation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love
They
that,
see it.
man.
They recognizing the danger it is by having your child out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's yeah, man. If I had my way on a lot of things, man. Yeah. Oh man. Oh my
It's re-
God.
it's really kind of scary though. So I do like the homeschool scenario versus public school because like if you know anything, nature can teach your children things that you're not teaching them at home,
Mm,
and they can go out and go do some stuff that I ain't never teach you that at home. Where you get that from? You got that from the school. They
right.
nature, going outside
Mm-hmm.
and being influenced by those people who don't have no real influence in their own life. So they
Yeah.
misinfluencing you, but they influencing you at the same time. It's a wild circle. Next thing you know, you see him 15, 16 years old on did some craziness that you ain't never taught him at home, but the public gonna look at his parent and be like, our parents, and be like, y'all did that. Nah, they did not raise that
Mm,
monster.
yeah.
Nature did.
Yeah.
And
It,
it's
it
just
it makes
wild.
it challenging for a parent for sure. Sending your child to school, knowing how you raise your child at home or rear your child at home, you know, and then they go and they come back home with some stuff that I know I ain't teach you. Where you get that from? And that ain't what it's a challenge. It's challenging for a parent, a parent that's really involved in their child, like really, care about how they leave out the house and how they come back. It's challenging as crap, man, for parents
Yeah.
that work hard and do those things to make sure their child grow up to be some productive citizens in this world. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The odds are against the parents. The odds are against them for sure.
But also sometimes people don't. Some parents don't want to have the conversations that you need to have with children. Especially coming into age that they're going to be introduced to certain things by
Mhm.
their
Come on,
peers and in
back.
nature. Because one of the things was like when my parents was drugs. talk to me about that. And then it's just like they found out at one point in time, you want to smoke weed? Let me show you. That's my dad part or whatever. Like tried to smoke me out and all this stuff or whatever. It's just like, okay, yeah, now I know. Okay, got it. Nah, not doing all that stuff or whatever. I know my limits. If I'm gonna do it, that or just everything else, and just through life or whatever, just seeing other things and then hearing real stories about why this person is this way because of this thing, that thing, or whatever. That really scared me off from a lot of stuff. And I was just like, I would never, like, forget that. Like, I'm cool. So, but a lot of parents scared to try and do that stuff, but your kids already kind of like they introduced to it through peers and nature. So it's already there. You just gotta say it. Like, what's this? What's that? Like, what's going on? Like, so, and I'm learning to do the same thing myself or whatnot. And you'll be surprised what you hear.
It's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact, bro.
Yeah, Megan said that's right, bro. I appreciate that. But yeah. So I guess we're gonna say the other one for next time though. That's because that could keep going too.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be good. Yeah. For sure. We got some great topics coming up for everybody, man. Upcoming. So y'all make sure y'all keep on chiming in with us, kicking it with us, baby. It's gonna be interesting for sure. Candace say I have 3 that wants to continue public school and one that wants homeschool. She's seen her sibling. I have 3 that wants to continue public school and one that won't homeschool. She's seen her sibling. How they are, I'm guessing. She's seen how they are, so she don't want to be like that. I'm guessing that's what you're saying right there, Candace. Okay. Doing it during COVID, so she want that, and she has friends that is homeschooled in sports, and that's not. I was gonna say this earlier too. Like even if you know the social part of things, you can be. A kid can be social still if they're involved in some type of extracurricular activity. After homeschool, you got sports. You can still participate or partake in these sports, organized sports. After homeschool, you can still go out and be around a team, a group of people, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? For them few hours. But I think that's dope. That's all the social peers you need. You know what I'm saying? You still got those are your friends. Hang out on the weekend and stuff like that, and so on. So, but you don't need to being in that school all day, around all that. Man, yeah, I'm with the homeschool. I'm with anything other than, like you said, I'm with anything outside of homeschool, and because that public stuff is run amok, man. Yeah, you set the rules, no phones, but however, phones still be, and regardless if they ain't got their phone with them, they still talking about what they got from off their phones to other peers, and other peers get influenced and bamboozled on a lot of things. So yeah, it's a man, that's a slippery slope for sure. That's a slippery slope. Like I said, if I had the power, had my way. If I had my way.
Real quick.
I had my way.
Real quick. Also, another thing to add with the homeschool situation, right? Did y'all grow up with big families? Like where you stayed the night at your cousin's house and stuff like that?
Man, we had villages. We had villages.
I had a big family.
Family wise, no, it wasn't big, but man, you had people that's connected to you, like neighbors, shit, that cared and looked out, So
you had community.
Yeah, we had community. We had community for sure. Small family grew up around. Yeah, it wasn't big, but the community was the family. Also, like looked out for me.
So, quick question: say if you was homeschooled, do you think either family or community helps tie in with the social stuff?
Say it again, my bad.
Does family and community help to tie in with the social stuff if you was homeschooled? So it's not just the immediate family that you know, like other things. Do y'all think that plays a
Yeah,
part?
that can play a part for sure. Yeah, that can play a part. That's social. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Mm.
social with family members. You know what I'm saying? It's still
Mhm.
social. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, most definitely. Like you said, the sports thing too. You know, you ain't got to go to school to play organized sports. They got all kind of teams. You know now
Mhm.
that you can do that with.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of opportunities
Yeah.
with homeschooling in order to gain that social aspect of things.
Right. Right.
Candace said there's a lot of opportunities out here in Florida that homeschool. You know,
Yeah.
Candace,
Yeah.
you need to give us some plugs for Florida,
I'm
man. We're
telling you.
trying to get down there and make
For
some money.
sure. For sure. For
We trying to
sure. For
get
sure.
down there and make some money. So
For sure. For sure.
we trying to move the podcast to Florida, man.
Hey,
Hook
move the
us
whole
up.
brand. Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
And, well, Megan said no, I didn't, which I don't know which part, community or family. But yeah, I'm interested on that too. Like what you were saying, Jimmy, like that homeschool option, that sounds like one of the best options. But I want to fill in all the spaces everywhere else too. If I was to ever come across that in my life, like yeah,
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
mm,
You know,
mm.
again, I like I said, I used to think about that social stuff back in the day because I only that was a conversation I was in. But what about the social life? And I just being green and young, I adapted
Mm,
to my surroundings and started asking the same question. But
mm.
this ain't even the same world from back then. It's
Come on
like
now.
I
not at
don't
Come
even
on
all.
now.
know if school gonna be a thing in the next 15 to 20 years at the rate
Boy,
we going, you know.
boy.
Social life, man.
Not
Shoot.
after how they just did it in 2020 during COVID, doing school like this, right here.
Oh, yeah,
Nah,
that was a rehearsal. Yeah, that was a rehearsal right there. You see what I'm
Mm,
saying? So come on now, a whole another conversation. But yeah, yeah,
mm.
most things can be done right here in the room, right here with their computer.
Facts. Facts.
You know.
Facts. And you can monitor your child at the same time.
Yeah.
You can monitor. And
Yeah.
it will cause issues to the point where, okay, like parents gotta go to work or whatever. Do you take your child to a how would that work? I mean, I'm so interested right now, man. Y'all got my mind going. How would it work if you got working parents and so on and so forth? Do that homeschool teacher, or do I supposed to be that teacher, the homeschool teacher, or is there teachers that come to your house while you're gone? I don't want to make it seem like it's a babysitter or something like that. Or you take your child to that home school teacher's house. How that work? I'm curious on that. Right, for
Well,
those that.
some parents, like Jay, for instance, his wife do that. She teach her
So
kids.
she home. Oh, say okay.
You
So she
know,
home.
or you can have a teacher come in,
Mm.
or they can use these with a teacher virtually.
Uh,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
okay, but so the two working parents though. All right. How would that?
Can't really be two working parents. I mean, if unless you know you're
Uh,
talking about a high school child, that somebody can stay home by themselves. Now that's
mhm.
different, I guess. I guess you can have
so
two working parents then.
so I can't drop my child off at uh 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 uh, uh,
Somebody else
uh
how?
yeah, like have that been have you? I'm just asking questions right now because I don't I'm you know
Daycare. That's all I seen. Because
what
my mom used to have a home
no
daycare where she used to teach too, with that for a home daycare situation. But that's a certain age group. That's all I know. The other parts when it gets up, I don't know.
Well, Candace said there is a homeschool community and meetups with other parents with kids to keep the kids social. Go on Facebook and look up homeschooling in your area. You will be surprised what's out there, and
Mm,
scholarships are available. That
mm.
is
Oh,
crazy.
Come
okay.
on now.
Scholarships are
Come,
still available.
come
Okay.
on now. Come on
Okay.
now. I love that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
So,
dope. That's
Megan
dope.
Okay.
Megan said it sucked to being virtual during COVID. I didn't care for it personally, and I guess answer to your next question is usually the parents.
The parents
Mm,
do it. Mm.
Yeah,
mm.
that's a whole new world right there.
And to say you can do it hybrid as well. Some have it virtual as well, virtually. So
I just
yeah,
want to. I'm gonna try to figure out if I'm able to drop like they dropped the child off to school. I'm gonna drop it off to a homeschool teacher. You know, I mean, I want this that like a thing also. And I drop my child off before I go to
mm,
work. Drop my child off to a homeschool teacher house, and
mm,
boom. You know that because I mean, if the parents ain't can't do it or whatever, I mean, and you know, I'm not a teacher. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of stuff that they in the curriculum nowadays, you know, I'm not no, I'm not privy on it for sure. But if I can drop my child off at another teacher house, that one-on-one, definitely, just like they always say in college, you know, the small classroom is where you can get the most out of. You're gonna get the most out of the small classrooms because you can get the intimacy with the you can get personal with that professor or whatever, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So if I can drop my child off, or if that teacher can come to my house or whatever and teach and so on and so forth. And then baby, yeah, based on the age, of course. But if you know middle school on up, shoot, if I can drop my child off, or I can have a teacher come to the house, that would be ideal for me.
I'm pretty sure
So,
you can do that for sure.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Candace said you can team up with other parents that has the same curriculum and y'all tag teaming.
Okay.
You know,
So that
it's
homeschool teacher can
it's
actually have multiple kids there.
possibly.
Ba-
I'm sure it's all
ba-
kind of ways. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
sure
yeah.
everything you threw out, I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure they
Okay.
doing it
Okay.
somewhere. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Long as
Okay.
they getting what they need, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm
Yep.
sure, man. Like, hey, man, it's
Yeah.
something to think about, man.
Yeah. For sure. For
And,
sure. Oh boy.
and with saying that, I want to pose this question to for the In the Mix radio part for everybody that's listening from wherever you are. Email us and tell us your answers on your perspective on homeschooling at Seven Smoke Cigar Table Talk at gmail.com. Let us know your
Mm,
answers on what are you doing as far as homeschooling, or what are other suggestions that are offered in your area? Like, what do y'all
mm,
do? How does that work?
mm, mm,
And is
mm,
it more successful than public school?
mm.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like that. That's good. That's good. That's good right there, Bird. That's good. That's good. Right now, with my boy being 3, uh, and he just a wild little smart little joker, man. It, before right now, I think it's cool for him to be, you know, in the preschools, and like they've been pushing him up past his age limit because of how much he's actually developed mentally, and they pushed him up and got him in another level, a higher level than what he's supposed to be in, and I'm thankful for that for sure. And I listen to him talk and run around here and say certain things like, what, how do you know that? Like, so I think it's while he's you know ain't haven't learned full discipline yet. He hasn't really comprehended a lot of things the way things supposed to be. Him being in the preschool, this what he's in right now, I think it's good. But once he started being able to comprehend and understanding you can't run around in class all day. You got to sit and get the lesson, so on and so forth. That's when I'm definitely considering that homeschool thing for sure, for sure. And I got time, so that'll be good. That'll be good. I need all, yeah, like Bird said, if y'all got some insight on the homeschooling side of things, please email us at seven smoke cigars at gmail.com.
Seven Smoke Cigars at gmail.com or Seven Smoke Cigar Table
Right.
Talk at gmail.com.
Right.
Yeah.
But table talk mainly because we can use those the feedback and use it on the show for sure. Seven Smoke Cigar Table Talk. Yeah, for sure. At gmail.com. That's good. So yeah, please. 'Cause I'm very curious on this, and my antennas are up right now.
I said 10 to 15, no, 15 to 20 years, I was like, probably ain't gonna be no, traditional schools. I will add this. If it is, don't be surprised if you start having to pay a tuition to go to public school too.
Oh yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
Oh man, that's absolutely.
Just throwing it out there. Don't be surprised.
Absolutely, because the funding in public schools right now, they already complaining about the funding.
Well,
they already complaining about
that's how you warm it up.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's how you. It took a little while, but that's how you warm it up. So, man,
that's dope. It's dope.
Yeah.
One last comment. Candace said you can hire a tutor. They can come to your house. They can come to the house or online, and the scholarships help with that as well. And to answer your question earlier, I'm a single mother, but I also have my own business. After we are done with her lesson, I will take her to an after-school program when she doesn't have practice. Okay. So she got a system. She got a system that's going on over there.
I'm gonna tell you right here. I'm not a fan of online. I wouldn't be a fan of online homeschooling or whatever. I like that one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? It's the old school way. You got it. You grasp. You can get a grasp on it of what's really being said. Even with the online, I feel like it's still too many distractions. You can maneuver around. I just want you focused right in front of that teacher teaching, so on and so forth. Now, I would understand online if it's like based on safety, if you just overly protected and they don't trust someone, with your child and homeschooling and face to face. But online, right now I just don't. I'm just not a fan of the online homeschooling. So I know what I do if I go to online, get my master's online. It ain't, my focus ain't gonna be there. Me being in that classroom or someone right in front of me it'll be different for sure. But
yeah, I feel that. I feel that too. Depends on each individual, like, and especially the age and stuff like that. Like you know what works best.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
I know what works best for me. I can't be online being in school. Can't do it. I gotta be in person.
Do that.
Oh, yeah. Anything else? Any last comments? Anything else y'all want to share?
I got one more thing. It's totally off subject. So anything else on this right here? Yeah, let's get it out real quick on this topic right here. But I got one thing to ask y'all about. Totally off subject for sure. But it's kind of coincide with our first topic. So, but I don't want to dismiss anything that we're talking about right now. But for those that's listening and chiming in, what y'all?
Go ahead with it.
All right, cool. All right, so this lady that went viral with the Chris Brown concert and he would dance on and all this crazy stuff and so on and so forth. Oh, the Usher girl. I'm sorry, the Usher girl. Oh, the Chris Brown girl too. The Chris Brown girl and the Usher. It's two of them. It's Chris Brown girl and the Usher girl, right?
I don't know. I just
It's
seen one.
the Usher girl. So now the Chris Brown girl seemed like it happened before the Usher thing. Damn near became famous off of the clout she got, and she started and she got went online saying if you ain't got the your face you ain't got the your face card and you why are you talking to me? Why you face card can get me there, but boom, I want to be with Chris Brown and I got it, so on and so forth. Your face card, she popping stuff now. TMZ helping her out with the whole viral thing. Now, talking about what we talked about earlier, is this the world we're in right now? To the point where almost degrading yourself to become famous.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
From her comments that she said,
Yes.
from her comments that what she said in the name of this episode was called expression or attention. She wanted attention. And she got that.
But at the same time, I look at entertainment through entertainment lenses. So I don't always believe what they show. Like I don't sit up here and act like there are other possibilities. Not saying that it's true, but there are other possibilities.
Right.
Such as, I don't know, on this second leg of the tour, we need to do at least another 10, 15,000 ticket sales. We need some more. It got to amp up some more.
Yeah.
We need more people to talk about it.
It's a play. We gotta make a play for sure.
And I can be totally off with this situation, but that does happen. That's all I'm saying. That happens. Like at the end of the day, it's business. You know what I'm saying?
Entertainment.
You know,
entertainment business.
Yeah.
You know, it's a reason why each one of these girls is the reason why they down there look like they came just they look like them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
And that perspective works out on both sides. Like you just know you don't know. She could have been a part of the whole plan.
Could have been. We're gonna use you. You sit in the front row. We're gonna pick you. You're gonna be this is part of the play. Yeah, and like you said, Jimmy, the whole sales and stuff like that. Cause this Chris Brown and Usher concert going on for a long time. I know it's going down in October. I know some people going to the San Antonio. That's from here going to San Antonio for this concert. Their concert in October. So this tour is heavy. So they gotta keep it relevant. You know how when Usher was in Vegas doing his what they call it, Jimmy?
Residency.
You know, that thing became that was like every week it was something else with Usher and pulling somebody out of the stands, out of the audience rather. You know, and that thing went on like it was a damn football game. Like who they played next week. That's how it was. A residency. Just
because even Keke Palmer got pulled into that.
You know what I'm saying? And that might have been that like Jimmy said, that it might have been a play too. Keke Palmer, boom boom. So that it's that's pretty dope. I mean, I get it. I understand it. It's a lot that we don't know, we just see, and we make our own perspective behind it. A lot we don't know, we just see, and we make our own perspective. Damn, it's crazy out here. We don't know what's real. We don't know what's fake. We just out here. We out here in this matrix, baby.
Pretty much.
We out here in the matrix, man. Red pill, blue pill, nigga. You pick for sure.
That's I never understand the Matrix conversation because I ain't watched the movie, but I do
Oh,
plan on watching the movie one day.
man. Jimmy,
You gotta watch
gotta
it.
do it. Matter of fact, Jimmy, you gotta do it more than one time though, brother. I tell you, not. I ain't questioning your. It's like it's just so much, man. Are you gonna keep rewinding stuff like that to hear and look? It's just like
I
it's
think
just
I'm gonna
so
get
much.
it. I think I'm gonna get it the first time because
You
I
think so?
kind of just hearing the conversations based around it
Yeah,
throughout the years
yeah,
and living life, experiencing life throughout
yeah,
these years. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be nothing hard for me. I might
Mm.
not even be as excited about it.
No,
You
you
know what I'm
won't, bro.
saying?
You won't. That was like 1999 when the first one came out, and the first one is
I remember.
the main one. The
Yeah, that's the
rest of
main
them
one.
is just like it's a continuation of just the whole
Yeah.
story, and I don't even know how it all went later. It was the first one, but I see it right now in my head. Them graphics ain't gonna hit you the same like how it did in 1999.
The first one is the main one for sure, for sure. No, just understand who Morpheus is, and just understand the red pill, blue pill type deal, which I'm sure you'll understand easily. Understand who Morpheus is, and the hidden signals, the hidden numbers, it's a lot of hidden
Everything.
stuff in that first one for sure, for sure. That first one, like I respect all the other ones, the ones after that, but that first one, so many hidden messages
And
and
just
and 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 they
being
do
a
it on purpose.
being
They
a
do it on
normal
purpose.
Joe, being a normal Joe into coming into yourself to being the one, that guy
Mm,
that you was just a normal Joe yesterday,
yeah,
and that's
it's
real
Yeah.
too.
it's
That's real
interesting,
too.
man. Mm, yeah, so the Matrix is for sure, for sure. When they say you're in the Matrix, man, it's like we're in the Matrix for sure, man. We're in the Matrix out here. We in the matrix out here. Like everything that goes on that causes distress when it comes to trying to just live. It. Oh man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. We in the matrix, baby. We in the matrix. Yeah. But anyways, I just want to bring it up, man. That's pretty dope. Great conversation tonight, man. Thank y'all for chiming in. Everybody had the comments and everything. That was dope. We appreciate that. Y'all definitely helped us out with the topics that we spoke on tonight. Shout out to all those that showed up and had some comments. We really appreciate that, man. We want y'all. We need y'all help for sure to continue to. If y'all got any type of comments or future topics. Future topics. I said this last time. Future topics. If y'all anything that y'all see that y'all want to talk about, please you can email us or you can message us on Facebook or whatever. And let us know what y'all want, what topics y'all want to talk about. With something that comes up that you facing or you're dealing with or you seeing. A trend or something like that. If you got a topic or something like that, please send them to us, and we definitely put them on blast for sure, for sure. So feel free to do that. Y'all got the opportunity to do that, man. So we want to talk about what y'all want to talk about. We come up with our own topics a lot, uh, and we try to make sure it's something that's going on that we can all relate to, so on and so forth. But what's even better from getting it from the horse's mouth on what's going on in your world, in your life, you know what I'm saying? So please, if you have any topics, please feel free to email us, Seven Smoke Cigar Table Talk at gmail.com, or you can just simply shoot us a message on Messenger, and we would definitely we'll take note of all that good stuff. So yeah. Anything from you guys before we get out of here, Jimmy?
Good night. Good night.
Damn, ready to go.
Yes,
You
sir. Good
look
night.
like you're in paradise. Why you in a hurry to get back to that water?
Yeah, man. I'm sitting in my living room, man. It's the same time of day all year round. You know what I'm saying? Don't nothing move
Don't nothing move.
unless I say so.
I feel that.
Candace
I feel that.
McCrae, appreciate you chiming in. She said she got a few topics. Please tune back in with us. Hit that email with the topics or shoot, hit an inbox or something. Like we welcome it. Cause
Yes.
I truly feel like you got something to talk about.
Yeah,
I
man.
feel
Yeah.
like you got something to say,
I mean, she's
you know.
solid. For sure,
So
for sure.
we
Definitely
would
solid.
love to tackle your topics for sure.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Well,
Bird,
y'all, man.
you got your last word, Bird?
yeah. Not too much, but the same thing for In the Mix Radio for you guys that are listening from here or there, from Spotify to In the Mix Radio. Same thing. Send your topics in as well at 7smoke cigar table talk at gmail.com. And most likely I'll be responding and we gonna choose. It's gonna take a little while because we got a lot set up for a while. So
Mm-hmm.
thank y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all for that.
For sure. For sure. Well, with that being said, man, who I got on here tonight?
Jimmy
Jim.
Allen. Check me out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. You got me, BYRD Bird. Okay.
Okay. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all boys, man, every week, man. I don't say it enough. I can't show it or tell you enough. I appreciate y'all so much, you two boys. Y'all really hold it down for me, man. Y'all the one really lift my spirit when it comes to this whole podcast thing. So I just want everybody to know that I appreciate y'all boys. Y'all definitely put that fire up under me. You know what I'm saying? To make me better, to make me see something different from what I, my perspective or whatever. So I truly appreciate y'all for showing up and being present and being active and keeping me straight, keeping me in line. You know what I'm saying? But I truly appreciate y'all, man. I don't say it enough. I definitely appreciate y'all. And I appreciate the people that listen on a regular. You know what I'm saying? The new and the old. I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely keep this thing going for us. The feedback, you know what I'm saying, just popping up. You don't care about the numbers like that. However, when y'all converse with us, we converse back, man. We really appreciate the questions, the comments, and so on and so forth. And we make sure we try to read every comment that comes through in all these platforms, Facebook, YouTube, where we can comment at. We try to make sure we comment on everything. So we appreciate y'all so much, so much. Grateful for y'all. So continue to kick it with us. We're gonna continue to give y'all some what y'all want to see or hear, and so on and so forth, man. So keep on blessing us. We're gonna keep on blessing y'all. So thank y'all so much. Another episode of Seven Smoke Cigar Table Talk, man. We're going down. Another Monday. We can sign off on this bad boy. Really good night of conversation. The topic was dope. I think it was pretty dope, man. Stuff that we deal with, we've seen and use every day. So yeah, man, y'all continue to chime in with us. We're gonna keep this thing rocking for sure. Look forward to August. Our cigar Seven Smoke Cigars, Cuban Nights at Big Nick. Shout out to Big Nick's, man. We got what it is, Jimmy?
Dang. Hold on.
Ashes
Got it
and
right
Roses.
here.
Ashes and Roses.
That's what it is.
Ashes and Roses.
Yeah,
Roses
that's
and
what it
Ashes,
is.
or something like that. Roses and Ashes.
Ashes and Roses.
We'll confirm a actual date before we close out. Before off air, we'll confirm a date and we'll put the flyer up real soon. So we want y'all to share the flyer and everything like that, so we can get all y'all out here, the women, and we're gonna have some complimentaries, man. We're gonna try to do some complimentaries this time for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do a complimentary for y'all. So come on out and we're gonna show love because y'all show love to us. So but Ashes and Roses. Ashes and Roses, August, Cuban Nights at Big Nick's is going down. We'll give y'all the date. We'll update y'all on the date for this month, for that month. And so we'll kick it like that for sure. So yeah. Stay tuned, man. We got this thing rolling, baby. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. It's Seven Smoke, baby. That's what we do, man. The Seven Smokes way. Thank y'all for joining us for another episode of Seven Smoke Cigar Table Talk. Episode 3, season 9. Episode 3, season 9, man. Make sure y'all love on your people, check on your people, man. turn all your pain into champagne. When all this fails, y'all know what to do. Smoke.
Smoke.
Oh,
We out, man. So,
bird, is it off?